We have another great game. If I can, there we go. So tonight is actually Mason yet again, with his Eldar, built 10 actually, versus my Elysians actually. And a lot of these guys are actually the four guys painted. So while he's setting up his stuff, I'm gonna start showing off my stuff. First off, I got two command HQs. Both with the plasma pistol. One has got a power sword, got a power fist on the other guy. Black guy, right there, officer of the fleet. Got a special weapons squad with 3 flamers. Stormtrooper squad with a plasma gun. A rocket launcher squad. Then I have infantry squad with a grenade launcher. Infantry squad with a plasma gun. Grenade launcher. Grenade launcher in there.
Grenade whore.
Grenade launcher. Grenade launcher. Oh, actually, this was gonna be a melter gun. My bad. 3 snipers. Then Vindicator Assassin. Drop Sentinel with multi-melta, and a Vulture with a twin Punisher cannon. Mason?
Okay, I'm just gonna finish this up.
Tell sexy audience what you have here. Oh, why don't you finish that up quickly?
That's pretty self-explanatory. You already know the name units, right?
Yeah, so that's the objective. The trust of the debris. The deployment, Mason has it. He's this. I am these guys. Over here is cocksucker number 1. Avatar, I'm guessing.
Avatar of Cain. 5 Rangers. 5 Dire Avengers. The Exarch having the Dire Sword and Shuriken Pistol. 5 Fire Dragons with Fire Pike. 5 Swooping Hawks with the Hawk's Talon on the Exarch. And then a little bit of proxy. 2 squads of 5 Howling Banshees. Each of them have the Executioner, not the swords. And then, today was weird on how I decided to make the list. Literally, all I did was roll a d6, whatever Phoenix Lord corresponded to that order in the Codex, is what I focus this list on. I rolled for Zane Czar, because Mega Psyker guy, Eldar, is not a Phoenix Lord. So, today is focused on Banshees. And this is almost all the Banshees I have.
Okay. And then you got 2 wave surfings with...
Eldar missile launchers. I just don't have them built up yet.
Right. Well...
Even cut.
Well, that's the other thing. Oh, by the way, I get Rue's card, and I get... Yeah, thank goodness for this, thinking about it, actually. Anyway, let's see what happens after deployment. Is the setup for everything. Objective. Objective over there next to the Wave Serpent, I'm guessing.
Oh, and Wave Serpents, in addition to having the Eldari missile launchers, they're loaded up with all the other options.
Okay.
So, Shuriken Cannon, Vectored Engines, Star Engines, the whole shebang.
Right. Well, my root score, by the way, is Inspiring Speech. So as long as my warlord is on the battlefield, I automatically pass all morale checks.
And you got larger squads, so that...
Yeah, that's actually pretty good, actually.
And for notes of people at home, about 10, all my aspect warriors are +1 leadership, and reroll 1s for any 2-hit rolls on shuriken weapons.
Okay, well, let's see what happens for my movement phase. Who's dropping in? In my turn, I am actually holding three of the 4 objectives. 1, 2, 3 over there. Drop signals within 9 inches. So I get the melter roll. They had to move. Sniper, here's my warlord, he's actually hiding. So as long as he's still alive, well, everybody's fearless. And my rocket launcher squad is over there. So I have no psychers, so now it's going to be...
Do you have anybody in sight here?
No, it's a gunship. Think about an Apache.
Okay.
So, let's see what happens after my shooting. It's over, and it's been pretty devastating, actually. Starting off with the Vulture, that actually had all its weapons into the Wave Serpent, knocking out 8 damage. Then after that, in between, actually, the Sniper Squad caused some damage. The multi-melta from the Sentinel caused some damage. And the last damage, and it was actually blown up, well, not like blown up, but knocked out, by a rocket launcher. A single rocket launcher from the building. While the other 2 rocket launchers, because I split fire, did how much damage on there?
It has 13. Had 13. Now it's got 11. So 2.
2. Okay, so pretty good. Then after the Banshees got out, and the Dire Rangers and Zalazar,
there was Banshees over here.
yeah, my Stormtrooping fried them all. So that's my shooting phase in a nutshell.
Lots of shit. From the... Well, we'll start from the back here. The Banshees decided to stay in the Wave Serpent. That moved forward here. Now, because I have the Crystal Targeting Matrix, I can still shoot the closest enemy unit with heavy weapons and not have that -1 hit. Over here, the Fire Dragons moved out and advanced to the edge of this. The Avatar went from here, advanced over here, because of battle focus. I will not suffer the penalty for shooting it, for advancing and shooting. Let's see. Oh yes. Up here, Zanzar moved up to just outside of an inch of those fuckers. These guys had advanced. Whoop. Well, moved and advanced, as I would make it easier. Moved up, because... And Zanzar has the Baltan, because Zanzar is the Warlord. Within 3 inches of the Warlord, at the start of the shooting phase, I could choose somebody and just reroll all failed hit rolls. So, yes, it's already reroll 1s because of Baltan, but just in case.
Exactly.
I need to make the maximum use of what I have. And it was either move Zanzar over here, where I don't really have any cover to make maximum use of these guys. Yes, that thing does need to die. But I also really want those missile launchers to die. So my plan here is going to be to shoot those guys with these, shoot and advance, or shoot and charge over here, shoot over there, shoot all of them as much as I can over here. Oh, and I still have to do the possible mortal wounds of them coming in against that. Depending on how that goes, I'll try to then shoot these guys either in there or in there.
Okay.
And then snipers are probably going to shoot in whatever squad's there, or here, depending if this thing's near the end.
Well, anyway, so, any psychers? I guess not.
No psychers, and I rolled. I do not, this objective, I don't know if it's actually it or not. I actually plan on trying to take 1 or 2 from you to find out later.
Well, let's see what happens. Oh, Mason, tell us what he did. Because I'm kind of angry at you right now.
Yes, there's something missing here. Just like something was missing over here. So that's what you get, bitch. Okay, so Avatar shot first. You did some good damage. I forget how much.
You did like 3 or 4. Still pretty good.
And then I ended up getting 3 hits from these 5. And it did like 5, 6, and 6 for the damage.
Yeah.
I don't think that has 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 wounds.
No, it
plus
does not.
whatever this had, or the Avatar had, so he did. Snipers at the end tried to shoot these guys. I didn't get jack nor shit. Let's see, over here, going back to the center, some of these guys did not have range to the heavy weapon team. So these first 3 up here, including the Exarch, shot, killed 2 out of 3, because these are technically the heavy weapon teams.
Correct.
With the larger bases.
Correct.
So it is a bit of a really, really weird proxy. But there's 1 missile launcher left over here. At
Correct.
full health. The other 2, these guys, shot over here, killed 1. Not bad.
No.
The missile launchers, or the twin missile launchers and the shuriken cannon underslung shot at this guy. You said I dealt 4, or he has 4 left?
He has 4 left.
Okay. So I forget how much damage I did cause. Anyway, Zanzar shot her through her silent death, killing, what was it, 3 guys?
Yeah, yes, 3.
Which normally would have me worried at this range, but due to their ability on how much they get to add to their advance and charge rolls, no matter what, I'm going to be in when I charge. And these guys, they also they were the first ones to actually try to shoot the heavy weapon team, but I don't think I did anything, did I?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I think you made all your saves.
I did.
So, that's that. And then we're going to do the charge phase.
Hey.
Guess who's getting boned?
You are. Shit. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
So, what happened, Mason?
First off, I'm going to make a note for the people at home. I did fuck up. Phoenix Lords cannot benefit from any stuff that are craft world specific. So to be fair, I just rolled on the Warlord chart and got a 4. So she's at +1 wound. And on 6s, if I lose wound, I ignore it. Just for those purposes. Anyway, Zanes are charged and killed, what was it, 3 or 4?
Yes.
Dire Avengers had also charged because I didn't have to worry about Overwatch due to Zane's R. And Dire Sword killed, what was it, 1 guy or 2?
Yeah. Like 2 guys.
I think I got maybe 1 more or something like that.
Yeah.
With the other guys. But anyway, you're down to 2 guys.
Mm-hmm.
Your Hammer Sword did 1 wound to Zane's R.
Thank God.
Over here. In sexy time, even though they have tips touching here on weapons and the whole. I did 1 wound. My Wave Serpent actually did a wound, but I think you saved it.
I did.
And you did you didn't even hit me somehow.
Yeah, I got a 1, 2, and a 3.
Charge! Bang!
Clonk.
How'd you miss? I don't know.
Okay.
And nothing else.
Yeah, so let's see what happens with my boys. My movement was basically I'm holding these last 4 squads on because, well, I don't know who has the objective. I roll for everything and I got...
You want to swarm the objective.
Exactly. Go back there because, well, my sniper Vindicator's got line of sight and range. Sentinel fell back because, well, these guys want to shoot that damn thing. Then, that was really it. So, let's see what happens in my shooting phase. Oh, yeah, my officer of the fleet, deep stroked right there. He's going to be fun. He might save the day. What happened was these guys knocked out 4 of the Dire Rangers and caused a wound on the Exarch. Well, the melter gun did a couple of points of damage on the Wave Serpent. His smoke launchers got popped. Plasma gun actually caused 4 points of damage, rapid fire with overcharge against the Wave Serpent. Wild guns killed, I think, 1 swooping Hawk.
Yeah.
Then over here, nothing. These guys didn't do anything. Vindicator did cause 3 points of damage on her. Yeah. So that's it. Mason passed over his morale kicks. So Mason, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. So, first off, due to this little bugger, I was able to cause 2 mortal wounds on him. They stayed in place. This is not the objective, or sorry, that was not the objective, because there was other people there. Anyway, after movement, they stayed in place. Avatar advanced. They advanced. Wave Serpent moved back, so I can at least get some cover. These guys decided to fall down here. They got out of the Wave Serpent before it moved. Hi. He moved from here to there, and Zanzar moved from here, used her 7-inch movement to get right. She's basically behind this wall. All right. So, with a, let's see, at the bottom floor, that's 6 inches, and having 6 inches total. So, having a +3 in my charge is very helpful right now.
Oh yeah.
So I would have to make 3, which, yeah, that's a guaranteed.
Well, let's see what happens. You never know.
Because, well, no, I'm going through training, so it's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
No, it's almost guaranteed, so.
Oh, let's see what happens next. So Mason, what do you do?
Okay. Avatar, Fire Dragons, shot in the squad. I ended up killing 2 between all of this shit. Only the Exarch and the Avatar actually hit anything and killed. These 2 guys decided to roll snake eyes. Anyway, then the Wave Serpent shot everything. Killed, was it 4 more?
Yes.
And then these swooping hawks decided to split their fire. 2 regular guys shot in here, killing 1. The Exarch and the other regular guy shot in here, doing zilch. He shot doing zilch with his pistol. Banshees killed 3 of these Elysians with their pistols. That's the shooting. Now it's time for assaults.
Okay, let's see what happens. Over here, my Guardsmen actually killed 2 Banshees, but I lost, well, like
7.
Was it 7 all in close combat? Or was it...
You have 3 left, right?
Yeah, no.
10 minus 3. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Oh yeah, never mind. Okay. Then, well, the kid over there killed the rocket guy, so...
And then went down to hide. She's basically right inside there.
Yeah, so, it's my turn. Oh, this is a supply cache right here. I have to hold it.
Granted, you did use a command point, but...
Yeah, but this is the 3rd turn. So, squad deep strike there. 2 squads right there. This guy's got to do a suicide charge. And they fell back, so...
Let's see if there's any fire dragons between those 2 other squads.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens. They're very angry right now because between 3 squads of Guardsmen with a melter gun, plasma gun, and a grenade launcher, I only caused 5 wounds on the Avatar. Yeah, that was not fun.
With rerolls to wound on those guys.
Yeah. Anyway, but over here, between this squad, special weapons squad, and, well, thank God one of the snipers over here killed the Howling Banshees over there, so pretty good. And 2 of the Swooping Hawks killed. And I think, yes, and the some troopers over there killed the last remaining Avatar. Yes, my God, I cannot speak English right now. So, Mason, it is your turn. Okay, Mason, what do you have here?
Okay, so move the Avatar up normally. Move this up normally. Had these guys advance over here, so they're actually between him and them. I tried the Super Grenade Pack, it didn't do shit, but I tried. Zanzara's just over an inch away over here. So even with the minus bullshit that for cover, I'll still be guaranteed the charge if I have to make a charge.
That's it?
Yeah, it's time for the shooting.
What are they doing this dismal shooting phase?
Avatar just said, fuck this guy. Try to shoot everything into these guys. The 2d6 shots that I got from the Sun, the anti-infantry version of the missiles, I rolled snake eyes. So fuck that. But I did end up killing a few. Between that and the shuriken cannon. Shot both these guys into there. I don't know how many I killed. Shot the Silent Death over here, over these guys. So which will possibly free her up later on. But I don't know how well that'll do.
Yeah.
Because that means I have 2 turns to try to get over. It's possible, but difficult.
Correct.
Especially once you decide to flood everybody else in the last fucking turn.
Exactly.
That will be my shooting. Now it's time for my assault.
Over here, the Avatar killed 5 Guardsmen. Guardsmen didn't do Dilly Squat. Over here, thank God for breaching sharks that I forgot I had on these guys. Caused 5 more wounds on the Wave Serpent. And my Guardsmen killed 1 Swooping Hawk and caused 1 damage on the Exarch. And that's it. So, my turn. For the movement phase, they advanced, they fell back, they moved, and yeah, they fell back. So, shooting phase, time to make stuff go boom. I almost pooped out a brick tonight because, well, first off, the flamers, 3 flamers scorched that Exarch. Then my officer of the fleet did some close support, knocking out the Wave Serpent. Then, well, a lucky crack grenade from the grenade launcher from that squad killed the Avatar. And the Elysians over there killed 1 Ranger. So, Mason, let's see what happens.
Let's see what I can...
Basically, killed from over there. Killed a whole squad right there. And he's locked in combat. Yeah, that was such a close game, just like last week's.
It literally came down To the last few shots.
It came down. This was the last squad. I shot everything
Into Zanzar. Between the invulnerable save, between having a 2 of armor plus cover, between having that, like I said, the warlord trait. It was barely. It literally came down. Everything here shot.
Well,
Shot. It was those.
I'm just glad I got
2 6s.
2 6s. So I had 2 mortal wounds. That was close. Then, oh yeah, that last one. Yeah, crack grenade to the face, killed that last ranger.
Yeah.
But no, that was.
Zanzar had shot and charged into that 1 unit.
But I think if I remember correctly, if the troops
If troops are within 1 or 3 inches, I forget which one it is. I'd have to look it up. Then yes, if you have more models.
Yeah.
But if I kill the squad that's on there, and depending on what the distance is.
Yeah, if I had one more turn, I could have been like.
Fuck you.
Well,
You
it's
would have to
one.
get close combat with Zanzar.
Yeah, by the same time. Oh, I could have just throw my Sentinel in close combat because.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about Sentinel.
Because that way you would have to go and. Yeah, they would rule me on 4s, but at the same time, you have to rule me on 4s other than 2s.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
So, what do you think about the Elysians? Do you think they were a pain in the ass, or?
For what I brought today, yes, it's kind of a middle ground. Like, if I had brought an Azureman-based list instead, I probably would have actually done a lot better. You probably would have been missing another squad or 2. Plus, Dire Avengers is actually cheaper. And I would have had 4-up invul for the Dire Avengers, which is annoying. But
But here's the thing with Elysians, though.
the thing with the Elysians is
Their support structure is weaker, it seems like. Because, yes, they can...
But with what you brought, the lack of vehicles, I actually think more Lehman Russes would have been the way to go.
But I can't take Lehman Russes because they don't fly.
They don't fly.
Lehman Russes don't fly. They post
Actually, yeah, Lehman Russes would have done more damage. To me, definitely, especially with what I had. But with what we had, each other had, Lehman Russes would have been good for you. More Dire Avengers would have been good for me.
See, the town really want to try out these Elysians.
The biggest winner of the game.
No, he didn't really do anything.
He did the mortal wounds that were actually needed.
No, he didn't do the mortal wounds.
To have the Avatar killed, because he did like 3 or 4 mortal wounds to the Avatar.
No, it was actually the Guardsmen.
No, the mortal wounds that I couldn't save at all.
Oh, yeah, it was these guys.
Oh, it's from those guys?
Yeah.
Then it's been those guys, not even this guy, that were really won you the game. It's snipers.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Vindicator, he didn't do really anything. I mean, I ran out, I needed points, and I started throwing in assassins. I've been trying to go and actually...
That guy did a significant portion, the flyer.
He only caused...
If he had lived, he would have been able to destroy far, far more.
Exactly. He would have done so much more.
Yes, he died early, but he had to die early.
Fully agree, but I did cause some damage on the wave serpent, which was good.
Not some, significant.
It just kind of stinks that he only has... The partial cannon is only strength 5, no AP.
Yes,
but 40
when you have
shots...
40 shots, you don't need AP.
Well, do you have any closing thoughts, Mason?
What do you think about the Swooping Hawks?
And play with them more.
How about the Banshees?
You know what I'm gonna say.
Well,
They're good. I would take, honestly, with my Eldar, I'm planning to take a lot of them.
Other than that, let's see, the only other thing I really haven't... Yeah, I haven't done the Avatar so much. But... yeah. Oh well. The Avatar, yes, he's can take punishment for what you brought. But once again, if you had brought tanks, I don't think you would have survived nearly as long.
Yeah. But, well, we'll see what happens next week. I mean, maybe we might use the same guys. Maybe we might use something new. Maybe we might be dead. Yeah, screw it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.